Hey guys, how's it going? Zeek here, and in today's video we're going to look at 2.8K RAW on the Canon 5D Mark II. Now as we all know, it's a camera from 2009 and this magic lantern stuff really brings life to it. The Canon 5D Mark II is a full frame camera with a full frame sensor, so with a 2.8K resolution you're pretty much going to get a micro four thirds field of view. But the beauty of this is that it allows you to use Aps-C lenses. So if you're planning on using the Sigma 18-35 f1.8 on the 5D Mark II, you definitely can with this mode thanks to the 2x crop factor. Now another thing to mention is that when you're shooting 2.8K RAW on the Canon 5D Mark II, you're limited to about 13 seconds per clip. However, if you reduce the resolution, you can reach continuous recording. But personally, I don't like to shoot more than 5 seconds. It saves card space. And when you're shooting a short film, I find that shorter clips help to keep the momentum going. And of course, you can get continuous recording if you reduce the resolution. Now, when you're shooting out in the field, obviously you got a 2x crop factor with this mode. So it's a bit like the GH4, there's no IBIS. So it's completely up to you guys to create that nice smooth footage straight out of the camera. Now, the best thing I find is to use an X-strap, stretch it out, create that tension, and then this is going to help you get the nice smooth looking videos. The more stabilized your footage looks straight out of cam, the better it's going to be when you apply stabilization in post. So next strap, stretch it out, tension, and you're going to get nice smooth looking footage. Now when you're shooting with this mode, the live view can be quirky. It's not perfect real time, but the way that I've set it up allows you to get good focus, good framing, and you should have no issues at all in getting great shots with this camera. So what we're going to do now is look at the hands-on tutorial, and I'll show you guys how to set this stuff up. Alright, so here I have the 5D Mark II, and I'm using the SanDisk Extreme Pro. This is the 128 gig, and I've also got this 64 gig, which works really well. And as you can see, I've got a lens that vignettes. That's because I'm using an Aps-C lens. I'm using the Tokina 12-28mm. This lens obviously for Aps-C, that's why I've got the vignetting going. But if you zoom out, then obviously you can use this Aps-C lens on this full frame camera. But we're gonna use 2.8K RAW right now. So what we're gonna do is hit the trash can button. Then if you go to the movie tab, you can see that we've got 1856 x 1044, 1.0 times crop, so it's full frame. Go ahead and hit this button over here, the magnification. As you can see, this is what the live view looks like. It's purple, but it's definitely usable. You can check your focus, you can see the zebras. It's really simple. There's no latency issues or lagginess. It's pretty real time. So hit the trash can, you can see your resolution over here. It's set to 2.8K and the crop factor is 2.01. So it's around the GH5 crop factor. Now hit the picture profile button and then you can see that the aspect ratio is set to 2.40:1, and you obviously can't change that around because that's the aspect ratio that we have to deal with when we're shooting 2.8K RAW. And then you can change the bit depth obviously. With the clips that I showed you, I shot 12-bit RAW. Absolutely no issue between these three. Just do whatever fits your needs. Now if you're looking to change your aspect ratio or get continuous recording, you can select 2.35:1 over here. And then you just reduce the resolution. So I've got 2.35:1 and then just go down till it says continuous. So there you go, continuous recording at 2.4K RAW. So if this is what you want, then go ahead and do that. And then you get a 2.34 crop factor. So it's around the GH4 crop factor, which is still very nice. The resolution's really good. You're still gonna get really nice detail with this resolution. So I'm going to go ahead, go back to 2.8K RAW and just click record just to see what we get. And you can see there's still no latency issues. That's still very good. And by the way, I'm using an Aps-C lens, so we're getting no vignetting. Alright, so I've got about 12 seconds here. Sometimes I get 14 seconds, 15 seconds, so it varies. Warming up the card helps. But in general, 2.8K RAW, 2.40, you're going to get around 13 seconds or so. Now whenever you run into any issues with this mode, just double click menu and that will reset everything for you. And then to go back into that mode, just hit the magnification button. Click the bin and then Anamorphic Mode. I like to use this, I just like the way it looks in live view. And that's pretty much how I frame my shots. And then over here, if you go to the top, you can select live digipeaking and this will help you to get better sharpness. As well as if you select your picture profile and set it to 7 sharpen, you're going to get really nice crisp looking footage in your live view, and this is going to help you nail your focus with this mode. So again, no issues, it's still usable with this live view, and as you can see in my footage, the quality comes out really nice. So hopefully this video has helped you out in some way. Now it's your turn to go out and shoot some awesome footage on the 5D Mark II. If you ever run into issues, just double tap the menu button and then you'll be back in the normal mode. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.